feel kind of like a stalker. Like, I'm just in everyone else's space here. I feel self-conscious, really self-conscious about that. I don't want to just be like the weird person taking photos of people's houses. Yet, I see so many cool things. Oh fuck, like there's someone there. I'm so sorry. I just feel like I'm invading people's personal space. Like, I think the coolest parts of any, like walking around and like observing things that you think look interesting have to do with people doing things. And when I'm doing things, I hate it when people try to document that, because it makes me feel like I have to act in a different way, or have to keep acting that way instead of just be spontaneously myself. You basically have a new audience to think about when you're performing an action, which I think, regardless of who you are and how comfortable you are in front of the camera, changes the way you act. So I guess the challenge for me is feeling like I can capture like good moments without ruining them for that person and making them feel uncomfortable.
So he's like, oh, you're walking. Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, I was just taking a photo of this street phone, and there was someone on the phone behind it that I found really, like, I don't know, I thought it was just a cool photo because it looked like they're having a good conversation. And then she looked at me and I'm not gonna be like, sorry, or like, I don't know. I just felt like I just ruined our conversation, and now even showing this photo feels guilty, because it's not like, it's a moment where she was like uncomfortable, and like, why the fuck, why would I share that moment? Like, what's the point of street photography if you're not doing it to make people, to admire them and make them feel good about what they're doing, not like they're being viewed. Okay. Yeah, that was really cool. Okay, so I went up to this guy that was hanging the lights, and I was like, what are you doing? Are you working for the city and stuff? And he said, yeah. Asked him for his portrait, and he was like super down. And then, yeah, I feel like it went really well. He was just like smiling, and like, I think he was happy for some attention, some like social interaction or whatever while he's doing his job. So I felt really good. That was a really cool thing. That's a really cool part of this. I feel better after that conversation with that guy. Man, I feel pretty good, I think. But like, otherwise, pretty anxiety-inducing experience without having a friend here. Just doing this alone, because, I'm just like, I get one weird look, and I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing? Why am I here? Like, what value am I providing to like anyone by taking their photo? Like, why does anyone need this, other than like me for like a class, which just feels selfish. If I can get into a mood where I'm wanting to talk to people and I'm just appreciating them, it's a lot easier for me to go around and feel like I'm actually doing art that's, good in some way, in some capacity. Because, if nothing else, I'm just going around giving people attention, and like, people like fucking attention. And when they don't, it makes me feel shitty, but, I haven't had anyone be like, give me like a really nasty look, or be like, God, like, oh man, like this sucks. It's been more like, they've been like, what? Like, why do you have a photo? Or why are you getting like a photo of me? Or why are you looking at me like that? Mine's racing right now. I'm still coming off of this. That was really interesting. Probably talked to that one, those two salesmen for 30 minutes maybe. And I'm like, not very good at meeting new people. Yeah, and like a really cool experience. I like that, actually. It takes a lot of guts for me to go out and be like that, just alone in public. Definitely feel more vulnerable. I felt like if someone would speak up to me and be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'd have literally no response. Like, that would probably stick with me for a while. But no, it was just fortunate. Yeah, I like that.